Where are you guys going this time of day? Playing hooky, I suppose? I'll just call the principal and tell him.
Aw, it's Saturday, Mrs. Dubose.
Makes no difference if it's Saturday. I wonder if your father knows where you are.
Mrs. Dubose, we've been going to town since we were this high.
Don't you lie to me. Jeremy Finch, Marty Atkinson told me you broke her scuppernong arbor this morning. She's gonna tell your father and you wish you'll never saw the light of day. If you aren't sent to the reform school before next week, my name's not Dubose.
No, I haven't been near Miss Monty's scuppernong.
Don't you contradict me. And you, what are you doing in those overalls? You should be in a dress and camisole, young lady. You'll be waiting up tables if somebody doesn't change their ways. A Finch waiting on tables? Ha!
Come on, Scout, don't pay any attention to her. Just hold your head high and be a gentleman.
Not only a Finch waiting on tables, but one in the courthouse lying for ends. Yes, indeed. What has this world come to when a Finch goes against his reason? I'll tell you, your father's no better than the ends and trash he works for.
Jem, are you responsible for this?
Yes, sir.
Why'd you do it? She said you love ends and trash. You did this because she said that?
Yes, sir.
Son, I have no doubt that you've been annoyed by your contemporaries about me lawing for ends, as you say, but to do something like this to a sick old lady is inexcusable. I strongly advise you to go down and have a talk with Mrs. Dubose. Come straight home afterward. Go on, I said, and come straight back home when you're done. Come back here.
How can you sit there, cold-blooded, head check out to get murdered?
It's not time to worry yet. I never thought Jem would be the one to lose his head over this. I thought I'd have more trouble with you.
Why do we have to keep our heads anyways? No one at school has to keep his head about anything.
Scout, when summer comes, you'll have to keep your head for worse things. It's not fair for you and Jem, I know that. But sometimes we have to make the best of things. And the way we conduct ourselves when the chips are down, well, all I can say is when you and Jem are grown, maybe you'll look back on this with compassion and some feelings that I didn't let you down. This case, Tom Robinson's case, is something that goes to the essence of a man's conscience. Scout, I couldn't go to church and worship God if I didn't defend that man.
Atticus, you must be wrong.
How's that?
Well, some folks seem to think they're right and you're wrong.
They're certainly entitled to full respect for their opinions, but before I can live with other folks, I've got to live with myself. There are things that don't abide by morality. Rule is a person's conscience. Well, son,
I cleaned it up for her and I said I was sorry, but I ain't. And that I work on them every Saturday and try to make them grow out.
there's no point in saying sorry if you aren't, Jem. She's old and ill. You can't hold her responsible for what she says and does. I'd rather she'd have said it to me than to either of you, but we can't always have our brothers.
Atticus, she wants me to read to her.
Read to her?
Yes, sir. She wants me to come every afternoon and Saturday and read to her out loud for 2 hours. Atticus, do I have to?
Certainly.
But she wants me to do it for a month.
Then you'll do it for a month.
Oh, Atticus, it's right on the sidewalk, but inside it's all dark and creepy. There's shadows and things on the ceiling.
That should appeal to your imagination. Just pretend you're in the rabbit house.
Mrs. Dubose?
About this hand, about this hand.
Is that you, Jem Finch? You've got your sister with you. I don't know. Let them both in, Jessie. So you brought your dirty little sister of yours, did you? My sister ain't dirty and I ain't scared of you. You may commence reading, Jeremy. Shoo, you all go home.
Did she frighten you?
No, sir. But she's so nasty. She has fits or something, and she spits a lot.
She can't help that. When people are sick, sometimes they don't look nice.
She scared me.
You don't have to go with Jem, you know.
Atticus, what exactly is an end lover?
Has somebody been calling you that?
No, sir. Miss Dubose calls you that. She warms up every afternoon calling you that. Francis called me that last Christmas. That's when I first heard it.
Is that the reason you jumped on him?
Yes, sir.
Then why are you asking me what it means?
It wasn't what he said. It was the way he said it. It was like he's saying snot nose or something.
Scout, and lover is just one of those terms that don't mean anything, like snot nose. It's hard to explain. Ignorant, trashy people use it when they think somebody's favoring Negroes over and above themselves. It slipped into usage with some people like ourselves when they want a common, ugly term to label somebody.
You aren't really an end lover then, are you?
I certainly am. I do my best to love everybody. I'm hard put sometimes. It's never an insult to be called what somebody thinks is a bad name. It just shows you how poor that person is. It doesn't hurt you, so don't let Mrs. Dubose get you down. She has enough troubles of her own.
Come in.
I was coming home from the office and didn't see the children. I thought they might still be here.
Do you know what time it is, Atticus?
Exactly 14 minutes past 5. The alarm clock's set for 5:30. I want you to know that. I have a feeling Jem's reading days are numbered.
Only a week longer, just to be sure.
But I only had to do it for a month, and the month is up. It's not fair.
Just one more week, son.
No.
Yes. Cutscene.
What you want?
She's dead, son. She died a few minutes ago.
Oh well.
Well is right. She's not suffering anymore. She was sick for a long time. Son, you know what her fits were?
No, sir.
Mrs. Dubose was a morphine addict. She took it as a painkiller for years. The doctor put her on it. She'd have spent the rest of her life on it and died without agony, but she was too contrary. Sir? Just before your escapade, she called me to make her will. Dr. Reynolds told her she had only a few months left. Her business affairs were in perfect order, but she said, there's still one thing out of order.
What was that?
She said she was going to leave this world beholden to nothing and nobody. Jem, when you're as sick as she was, it's all right to take anything to make it easy. But it wasn't all right for her. She said she meant to break herself of it before she died, and that's what she did.
You mean that's what her fits were?
Yes, that's what they were. Most of the time you were reading to her, I doubt if she heard a word you said. Her whole mind and body were concentrated on that alarm clock. If you hadn't fallen into her hands, I'd have made you go and read to her anyway. It may have been some distraction. There was another reason.
Did she die free?
As the mountaineer, she was conscious to the last, almost. Conscious and cantankerous. She still disapproved heartily of my doings, and I'd probably spent the rest of my life bailing you out of jail. She had Jesse fix you this.
Old hell devil, why won't you leave me alone?
I think that was her way of telling you. Everything's all right now, Jem. Everything's all right. You know, she was a great lady.
A lady? After all those things she said about you? A lady?
She was. She had her own views about things. A lot different from mine, maybe. Son, I told you that if you hadn't lost your head, I'd have made you go read to her. I wanted you to see something about her. I wanted you to see what real courage is, instead of getting the idea that courage is a man with a gun in his hand. It's when you know you're licked before you begin, but you begin anyway, and you see it through no matter what. You rarely win, sometimes you do. Mrs. Dubose won, all 98 pounds of her. According to her views, she died beholden to nothing and nobody. She's the bravest person I ever knew.